Hi, this is me, I'm Ben.
And I'm Emily. Hello.
And together we travel around and live in our converted Iveco daily van
Called Ivon.
Join us on our next adventure! Woo! Welcome to vlog number 6, is it? 6, I think. Vlog is a grim word. But we are still here in
Still vlogging it.
Alameda, is that correct?
Alameda.
Alameda. With the lovely auntie and uncle Trevor and Sarah. Wave, guys. Say
Hola.
hi.
Hola. It's cerveza time. Cerveza ora.
Makes me happy.
So they've hosted us for Christmas. We went for an Indian, I think as described in the last vlog. And then we had a wonderful barbecue yesterday, and I think we mentioned that as well. We are currently on our way down to Malaga now.
See.
So we're going to go see the lights and have a bit of a touristy couple of days down there. So yeah.
Esta Malaga, the beach area.
There we go. That's where we're heading.
El Paulo.
We're going on a road trip.
So just after Christmas, Uncle Trevor and Auntie Sarah treated us to a night in Malaga. So here we are.
It was a lovely little youth hostel. We both had separate rooms. Straight in front of us now is where Sarah and Trevor were staying. And then there was a lovely little sort of social commune area outdoors, as you can see now, where we could sit and have a nice drink. Once we were settled in, it was time for possibly the most important part.
Snack.
Beer.
Oh, beer.
So, whilst on the beach, Sarah and Trevor have a lovely little carry cart for the dog, which I think you really liked, didn't you, Emily?
No, I had everyone looking at me. It was so weird.
But once we'd finished with the first beer, the next most important thing to do, get your feet wet in the sea. Well, for me anyway, the rest of you just watched.
No, I ain't going in the cold sea.
It's not cold, it's at least 10 degrees. So once the feet are dipped, it's back to the task of the day, more beer.
Every time he turns his back,
in front of the boat.
No, just sit there and then go.
Yay! Flipper!
Annoyingly, GoPros aren't particularly good at long distance. We could see loads of dolphins jumping out the water.
Well, my uncle couldn't. Poor Uncle Trev, every time he turned his back, the dolphins would jump then. So he missed most of them, but I think he caught one.
Salut!
Salut! All the way along the coast of Malaga, there's these boats that they light fires on. They cook the fish fresh for you. As you can see, this is how close we were to our dinner being prepared for us.
The fish that we had was absolutely delicious. Looks can be deceiving though. As much as this calamari looked delicious, it was horrible. But the sardines were great.
So we continued our walk into Malaga after that. It turned out that we were actually about an hour away, which was fine. We didn't mind the walk at all. It meant that we got to stumble across a beautiful little Christmas market.
So we were actually here in 2019, just before obviously COVID and all that happened in 2020. So, blast from the past.
Yeah, we actually had a photo right where we are exactly now.
Where they're posing.
Yeah, that was us 2 years ago.
3 years ago. And this is why we came to Malaga.
Yeah, the light show is really spectacular. It's on 3 times a night, is it?
Yes, 3 times a day. It's ridiculous busy, even though it's 10 o'clock at night. And we even bumped into Rick.
Yeah, so Rick's our friend from the ferry. I think we've mentioned him previously. Went for a drink with him and arranged to go mountain biking later on in the week with him. So that's all good.
And there's Rick now, to the right of my auntie. That's not looking. Hi, Rick.
So the next part of the show was projected up onto one of the towers. The cathedral, wasn't it?
Unfinished tower.
The unfinished tower, yes. One of the later videos was of the tower being constructed in video.
Medieval.
So the next day we got up, headed out of Malaga and visited a few of the other beaches along the seafront. We then headed inland a bit to look at a few of the mountains on the way back, but this was not all before Trevor got to drive down some very questionable roads.
He loved it.
I don't think his car did though, bless him. Big potholes, it was agricultural roads, so anybody that usually used them probably didn't care too much for their cars. It is New Year's Eve and we are still with the beautiful Sarah and Trevor in the beautiful Parkler, yeah, that place. Posada, that's it, isn't it? We're just heading back up to the van at the minute to finally fix that tap that we said was giving us issues. And we also noticed that the rubber rail on the roof has come loose. I think this may have been a few weeks ago when we were reversing up a very tight road and we had to catch a few trees or get stuck in the mud. So it is what it is. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, good old huntsman. The new tap is too small. So, little fail. Well, 2 out of 3 we got, didn't we? The roof trim is sorted, the sink waste is now tightened. Problem is, the brand new tap...
Too small.
Too small. Who designs a tap that the threaded section doesn't actually fit through a standard work unit? That's beyond me, but oh well, send it back, get a new tap, see how we get on. We are aiming to make a positive from a negative. We are walking down to what they call Toto's here.
Toto.
As Emily calls them, Toto's. Basically, if you imagine wish.com, but in a shop, pretty much got it. We'll show you around. So, whilst wandering around wish.com, we didn't actually find any solutions to our tap problem, did we?
No, but it's soon to be New Year and we'll take the same challenge with us. Yay!
So, if you've enjoyed this, please feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If not, don't worry about it.
See you next year, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.